Hi, this is Jo from stampingjo.com and welcome to the December Stamping 411. So you'll notice that I started the December one a day early, and that is because the products that I was using in November are only available today only as the last day. So they were only exclusive to November, so I thought I would step ahead and get on to different products that you can order throughout December. So I'm going to be using the Daisy Delight stamp set, and then its coordinating punch as my products that are highlighted this month. So let's get started. So I'm going to apologize right away for my voice. I've had a cold for the past probably 5 days now, and my voice isn't still right. So if you hear it cracking a little bit, that is why. So we're starting with our pieces of cardstocks, and I used Mary Merlot, Old Olive, Whisper White, and then another Old Olive piece. So this one was cut to 5.5 by 8.5. And then we have our Old Olive that's cut to 4 by 5.25. And then our Whisper White is cut to 3 3/4 by 5. And then this piece here, I cut to 2 inches by 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to start with just folding my piece of cardstock. So as always, I am using my bone folder. Just going to fold that. I can already pre-adhere my Old Olive to the card, so I'm going to do that real quick. And then I'm going to put that aside to do the fun part. So, of course, the stamping is always the most fun. I'm going to be using my Memento ink pad with the flower stamp to begin with. And because my stamp is a little bit bigger than my ink pad, what I generally do is I use my ink to stamp and just make sure that it's fully inked. Just rest it on your lid, and you want to give it nice even pressure. Oh, and I forgot the next step. So I stamped it once, and then I moved it so that the petals are offset, and I stamped it one more time so that my flower had 2 different shades of the black. Isn't that pretty? I tried it on another card where I had actually inked it up both times so that all of my petals were black, and that looks pretty too, but I really love having that gray shade in between the actual black. So the card is already pretty as is, but now we're going to put some leaves on it. So the leaf is 2 different steps. So we have the outline, and then we also have the actual stamp that can fill in that outline, which is super fun. I love 2-step stamping because it makes it so easy. And you don't have to go in and color everything. The stamps just add that color to it. I'm going to use the Old Olive ink to fill in those leaves. And so you can see that this is kind of the perfect size to go right inside of that outline. And because we're using photopolymer stamps, it makes it super easy to line them up. Now, generally when I stamp, I will have my head basically right here so I can make sure, because I'm on video and I don't want you to see the top of my head. It's a little bit harder to see for me, so you can see it's not quite as perfect, but you know what? I don't stamp to be perfect. It's handmade, and it is made with love, so that really doesn't bother me too much. So we're going to fill in all of those leaves. So now that we have the leaves done, I'm actually using the centers to color in the center of my flower. Again, it's 2-step stamping, so you have the inside image and then more of the outline detailed one. So for the inside one, we're actually going to stamp off once and then stamp in our flower. And then once we're done that, we're going to take the more detailed one and just stamp it right in there. So you can see it will have that beautiful different colors inside. The next thing that we need to do is stamp our greetings. So I'm going to take my piece of old olive, and I only want one of these flowers. So I'm just going to ink up that one little flower to the left. Make sure that I don't have anything on that other flower, which I did. That's what my fingers are for. And I'm going to stamp that directly to the left. And then I'm going to take my greeting and just stamp it right beside. So this says, "Your thoughtfulness brightened my day." So a really sweet thank you card, which, you know what, after Christmas, these are perfect for those that, you know, maybe thought a little bit more about you, got you a special gift, and you want to send them a thank you card. This is the kind of stamp set that is perfect for that. So we're just going to assemble now. I'm just using my snail, which is my go-to adhesive when something is not too thick. Now you'll notice that I actually cut a little bit more off of my Whisper White. You may have noticed earlier that there was a little bit of black, probably from my fingers, on the little edge. And so the magic of a cutter, I don't have to redo the whole card. I just trimmed it a little bit. I'm going to be using some dimensionals to pop up my greeting. And this card, you can see, can be literally made in just a few minutes. And that's what I love about stamping, is there's so many different ways to make a quick and easy card that is still beautiful. So there you go. We're going to put that on. And lastly, we're going to take one of our rhinestones, just one of the little ones, and put it in the middle of our little flower over here. Just add a little bit more of a punch. I got that offset. Hold on. It's not going in the right way. There we go. Perfect. So there you go. That is this week's card. The winner of the prize from last week, which was the ribbon, the beautiful ribbon, is Carol Church. And this week, for any comments that you give me either on my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, or on my blog, you can win this cute little Post-it note holder. And it has different types of little Post-it notes. It is super cute. This plastic comes off and you can use it for so many different things. So that is the prize for this week. I hope you liked this project, and I will see you again next week. Just quickly, I wanted to show you one more sample of something that I made. I started out with these bright, fun summer colors to see if I liked it, and then my card sort of changed itself into this one. So this one I used Lemon Lime Twist and Flirty Flamingo as the color and cardstock. And then, of course, this one here, you will see Old Olive and Mary Merlot. So there you go. There's two different versions of what you can make with this stamp set.